Good morning, everybody, and this is your DAX day trade setups for today. So, good old Jerome came out and told the world that they'll be raising interest rates more than everybody's expecting, and we initiated a pretty big sell-off in the US. So, DAX has followed suit. We've broken through quite a bit of structure. You can see all these tails here that we've broken through. Now, there are two scenarios on the cards here. So, obviously, that was a trend line break, so I would expect us to possibly test that. Let's put this tail in here. You can see it has some significance, but this level here obviously offers the most for me, 15,484. Look at the oscillators crossed over pointing down, so definitely don't want to be jumping in just yet. And also we are in an upward trend, so I'm looking for a pullback on structured buy. There's no reason to be selling this until we start dropping below all these lows, which has been going on since 16th of January. So very difficult situation that is brewing here. And if we drop down to the 3-hour, have a look, nice separation, nice drop to the downside of the oscillators. So I should be looking for structure, and this is the closest bit of structure we have, 15,484. So that is what I would be looking for at the moment. Going down to the hour, at the moment the trend is still up as well, but we are, I won't say we're in no man's land because there is quite a bit. Let's just do that, I think. Yeah. So have a look at the structure. So in between 15,532 and 15,484, if you just swing to the left, look at the chaos that's happening between those two levels. Okay, so definitely a lot of action here. So a recapture of this, just looking at the oscillators as well, is definitely an opportunity. There is a gap to the upside, and then I would just adjust this level to the upside here and add another one in. There we go. Come down to the 15-minute and pay very close attention. So you can see that structure, you can see that structure there. You can see we've had a rejection of that at the moment. That was after hours, or was it? That is, yeah, so that's 5:15. Well, no, it would have been going into the close. So the close from the German market is over here, roughly. So I would expect us to either bounce above it and tag 15,588, reject that level, come back down to 15,532. If we get through that, then it's 15,484. And if we get through that, then it's 15,416. So from a 15-minute perspective, we do have a potential trend reversal here. Only thing that's going to get us positive again is to build a base above 15,588 today. So that's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting a visit back down to 15,416. And if you just have a look at that on the hour, it does make a lot of sense. That is the trend line retest as well. So that's kind of what I'd be looking for, but obviously not now. I want to see price first pop back up, and bear in mind there's a gap up here, so a visit back up to 15,626 would be fairly interesting as well, because that would close the gap, and then there's some structure there. If we get a rejection off there, that is a fairly decent opportunity. Probably going to get, well, you can get a 100-point stop loss by going above the high for a potential move. Well, it's a 2-to-1 trade basically. So that's kind of the view that I've got here. I'm expecting it to be volatile. 15-minute is going to be what you need to pay attention to. Look at these 15-minute gaps here as well, and then there's also this 15-minute gap here, which is see on the hour. So that's kind of the view I've got at the moment. Bear in mind that if we do get up to here on the 15-minute at 15,626, come back and find support here at 15,588, that nullifies the short, and that puts a opportunity for a long in. Look at the diversions brewing here. I don't think this is going to continue drifting lower. It's definitely going to have some kind of a pullback. that we need to wait for the rejection before getting in on it. Otherwise, what's going to happen? We're going to get back above the moving averages. We're going to turn around, find some support, and move to the top of the range again. And this range, I have a feeling, is here for quite some time. Anyway, lots of chaos. Keep those stops really tight. Don't try and jump into this at the moment. The trend is up on the bigger time frame, so there's no real risk or panic, should I say, from the large portfolio holders at the moment. So yeah, let's just wait and see what happens for the rest of the week. We've got more data coming out this week, and it seems to be what is going on right now. Every little bit of noise is what's driving the market in wild directions and very quickly. So you've got to keep your wits about you, reduce your trade size, keep your stops really tight, protect your capital, and only take the trades that are sure bet trades that have a high probability of playing out. Then you should be making money. Anyway, that's kind of me for today. I hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.